What's up, guys? We're gonna have a little bit of a Jasmy talk, guys. As usual, you guys know the name of the show. Good old Jasmy talk. So let's get into it a little bit here. I got asked a question in the live stream, and I wanted to that we just finished up. I wanted to address it as an individual video because some people miss a lot of the important topics that we cover in the live streams for whatever reason. They can't watch it. They can't watch the entire live stream because it's too long or whatever the case might be. So, these important topics that I get asked a lot, I tend to like to do an individual little video on it, just because if that's all you want to know, then it helps you get the answer to that, so to speak, right? So in saying that, guys, real quick, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated to help the channel grow. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Same with the Discord, it's free. Same with following me over on X. My link is down below for that. That's free as well. It'd be greatly appreciated if you'd help my X account grow. That'd be awesome. So anyway, guys, let's get into it here. Jasmine and the falling wedge, looking good, looking bullish. Generally, they break to the upside, so we'll see what happens. But that aside, it's on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily, so very, very bullish. Anyway, now the question that I keep getting asked is how much do I think they're going to lock up, and when are they going to lock up these tokens? Okay. So right now, as it stands, Jasmy is supposed to give us some sort of an update this month on their lockup plans. Now, first of all, I want you to understand there's actually two different kinds of lockups that are going on. First of all, okay. First is what Jasmy, the company, is going to be locking up, Jasmy Co. Um, and we recently did an update where Hara had mentioned that they're actually collaborating with centralized exchanges out in Japan to lock up tokens. So they plan on locking up tokens held on exchanges. Now, in a side note, I like to kind of theorize, and this is my theory, okay, that it's possible that the Binance holding almost 9 billion tokens out of the 50 billion, maybe that has been part of the plan all along for between Jasmy and Binance since Jasmy or since Hara specifically named Binance Japan as one of the centralized exchanges they were working on collaborations with for the lockup, that maybe those token accumulations for the 9 billion almost that Binance holds is playing some part in the lockup, right? So that is something I'm enjoying speculating on, and it'll be interesting to see. That being said, so that is the first part of the lockup is Jasmy collaborating with the exchanges to lock up tokens. And again, that was this month that we talked about that. So they have given us an update. Some people are just not paying attention to it, okay? That being said, we're still waiting for more information on it. My perception or my understand, give you my theory on how this is going to work. Okay, this is my theory. I spoke with Jesse about it from KIR Finance. He agrees with me on this. He's a Jasmy ambassador. We feel it would make the most sense if Jasmy was to pick an amount. For example, and I'm only using these numbers as examples, guys. Don't freak out when I use them, okay? Or don't read into the numbers. But let's say they say we're going to lock up 100 million tokens, right? Well, the way that's going to work, the way we look at it is 100 million tokens accumulatively, right? Which means 100 million tokens per month till they reach the set goal of whatever the set goal is, 75%, 85% TVL, whatever it is, right? It would be an accumulative thing. They're not just going to lock up, pow, 30 billion tokens out of circulation overnight like that. That's not going to happen, right? It's going to be an accumulative thing, which would be make the most sense if they lock up 30 billion out of 50 billion tokens all at once. Even if they had that many tokens to lock up, the price swing on that would be so violent that it wouldn't work. For one, they would be controlling the price of the project in a massive way. For two, everyone would be trying to sell at the exact same time if the price jumped that high that quickly. It just doesn't make sense, right? For these types of markets. So an accumulative thing where they lock up tokens, let's say monthly, for example, right? Over the course of the next couple of years, well, by the time we get to the peak of the bull run, a crap load of tokens at that point has been locked up, right? In saying that, that is the first type of lockup that we're going to be looking at. In my opinion, that's how it's going to play out. Keep in mind, guys, that's my theory. That's my opinion on how that's going to work. It makes the most sense across the board for me. Then we have a second type of lockup that's taking place, and that is the utilization of the personal data locker, the PDL, right, on the JASMY chain, which is supposed to launch this month. Okay, so we've covered this plenty of times, guys. To be able to utilize your personal data locker, you have to lock up JASMY coins, right? Now, what can you do in terms of participating at this point in time? What do we know that you can do uh, in utilizing the PDL? Well, you can provide your data, your information to companies that want to buy it and get monetized, right? So you get paid by these companies. And one of the ways that I am hearing that they're going to be doing that is actually through questionnaires and surveys that you can conduct on the PDL. And by doing these, you will get paid in JASMY coin, right? So these companies get to come in and put these questionnaires together and stuff like that. They have to pay for you to answer these questions. So you get paid in JASMY coin. They get the answers to the questionnaires that they have. And guys, so it works as a two-way street though, okay? So to be able to use the PDL, not only do you have to lock up tokens to be able to use it, but the companies doing these questionnaires and stuff, from my understanding, the companies that are also utilizing the PDL to conduct these surveys, to buy this data, right, also have to lock up JASMY coins, okay? So the KPI goals, as we've talked about plenty of times, guys, is 107 million active PDL wallets, personal data lockers, whatever you want to refer to them as, um, at a $500 valuation per PDL, right? Now, in saying that, they just announced day before yesterday, day before yesterday, a new partnership with C2E, which is another company which gives Janction, JASMY Chain, and the PDL access to 4 million users right off the hop, right? Now, every single user who utilizes the PDL, again, has to lock up JASMY coins. So when somebody locks up JASMY, if I utilize the PDL, which I am going to be doing, right? I have to lock up my JASMY coins. So my JASMY coins are now taken out of circulation, as well as the tokens that get taken out of circulation by JASMY, the company, which is collaborating with the centralized exchanges, right? This is how, in my theory, we can reach a 75 to 85% total value locked. And for the people out there saying that is an extremely high number to try to reach, well, we just watched Cardano do it in the last bull run. And they didn't have an incentive like the PDL for people to participate in locking up. They just had regular DeFi, APY, stuff like that. But for the most part, they had reached, I believe, an 82% TVL, something along those lines. So it's definitely completely reasonable and possible for JASMY to achieve the same thing with two different types of lockups, right? So in saying that, that is how I foresee this all coming together. It is a lot, guys. That's what needs to be understood here, is that this is a lot to put together for a company. It's a lot to get off the ground, making sure that there's no glitches, no bugs, it's not hackable. All that stuff is very, very important to this process. So I would preach patience, right? Good things come to those who wait. And that is kind of how I see things playing out. I hope that you found this information useful. I hope that it enlightened you a little bit as to the way things are likely going to be playing out. And I would encourage you to be patient. You see dips, not financial advice, but dollar cost averaging is always a fantastic idea, right? Personally, I set in a buy order at 1.5 cents just in case we dip down. So yeah, so that's how I see things playing out, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, guys. Definitely smash the subscribe button. We got to keep getting this rational, educational information out to new people, new JASMY holders, panic JASMY holders, all that stuff. So definitely check that out. Click the subscribe button. Become a gem hunter, guys. Support the channel. Click the join button for that. Get microcap gems. I just showed a gem that we called to the members on the live stream earlier today, guys. It was up like 3,800%. I turned $500 into $10,000 this month, right? So that is what we do on the member side, guys. We find microcap gems. If you want to get in on these opportunities, click the join button. It's only $4, guys. $4. Imagine paying $4 to be a member of the channel and putting 500 bucks into a project and it turning into $10,000. Do you think that maybe it was worth that $4 investment? Most definitely. We have over 175 members on the member side, supportive, like-minded community as well. We do members only live streams where we look at these microcap gems. We help you with your portfolio structure. We help you with your exit strategies, with profit taking, preparing yourself for the bull run, all that stuff and more. So click the join button for that. Again, $4 gets you in. Not a bad deal at all. And yeah, join the Discord. Follow me on X, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.